I want to start by apologizing for falling behind on these daily devotional videos. Rest assured that the time I normally spend writing, recording, and editing these videos has been spent in good, solid relational ministry. I needed to let a bit of my daily routine slide to allow for more time to focus on what I could be doing in person. I've also managed to find a workflow that I think will fit in better with the pace of life that exists for me outside of the COVID virus situation. That said, we also have a 2-week pause here in Oregon, so I'm going to have a significantly greater amount of time on my hands for the next couple of weeks. Let's go ahead and pick up where we left off in the book of Exodus, looking at the life of Moses. Now, Moses fled Egypt as a killer on the run. He arrives in Midian, where he rescues the daughters of a priest whose name is Reuel, which means God's friend. He ends up marrying one of these daughters and living the life of a shepherd in the wilderness for 40 years. We're not told much about this time beyond that. What we do have is a lot of speculative thought about how Moses' life in the wilderness would shape him and mold him into the kind of man that God would use to lead his people out of Egypt. Sheep, though often called quite dumb, are fairly intelligent creatures, but they're willful. They don't always do what's best for themselves. They can show a tremendous amount of ability to follow, but left to a small bit of autonomy, they often find themselves in a wayward situation. They create trouble for themselves. Now, like David, who would come after him, Moses likely further developed his leadership skills by working with the sheep. And also like David, he likely found that his greatest shortcomings as a leader were in the times he failed to lead like a shepherd. We all find ourselves shaped by the circumstances of life. We have histories that range back to before we met Jesus. And some of us treasure those times and remember them fondly. For others, those times might be a burden that we wish we could completely forget. I think if we ask ourselves how Moses viewed his past, it's likely that he would have been somewhere in the middle. His early life was a mix of tragedy and joyful salvation. The second chapter of his life began with a fit of murderous rage that led to his fleeing the comforts of life in the palace for a foreign country and difficult but rewarding work. In either case, the most important part of what happens in Midian comes next. In the wilderness, God shows up. And he speaks to Moses from what appears to be a burning bush that does not burn up, but burns brightly with the presence of God. In the wilderness, God shows up. I want us to remember that thought before we enter into our devotional tomorrow. In the wilderness, God shows up. I love you. And my prayer for you today is that you look back on your past with a clear understanding of where you've been, that you can see the high and low points in your life, and that you can weave a thread through those points to the moment when God shows up.